So let's talk about compression. What's your approach to compression? Are you compressing buses, channels, the stereo bus? I mean, how and what compressors are you using?
I don't do a lot of compression. I basically compress vocals, my bass, and acoustic guitar. I'm really active when I mix. So I'm always pulling and pushing and, moving instrumentation around with my rhythm set, my drums and bass, and that pretty much sits until there's a lick that the bass player plays or a drum fill that Nigel plays. Then I'll, move those around as well, but I'm constantly moving. So there's not a lot of compression that I do. And the two compressors that I do use are the Opta 2A here, and I use that on the bass and Elton's vocal. And the background vocals, I use the Portico. Both of them are really great. The Portico, I threw it on. That was the first one I used. I inserted it in, moved the threshold, and went, all right. And that was it, So and then just for wanting to try something new, I gravitated towards that and just love that as well. So yeah, not a lot, but only where I really feel that I need. Too much compression, and I don't want to take away from the dynamics that they're putting into it. So I can kind of control that with fader movement.
I know you have a really dynamic show, and I mean, putting too much compression would fight against that.
It would, and I think the peaks of that, the dynamics is what really makes the show, Elton show, so good. Is it's loud, it's not loud, it's in your face, it's not in your face, but everything is always there.
So what about parallel compression on the drums? Are you doing any of that?
No parallel compression of the drums. Signal in, signal out. That's as simple as it is, yeah.
Nice. And you doing any kind of stereo bus compression or group compression or anything like that?
No. However, I do use both stereo buses. I have it set so I send all the inputs to both stereos, A and B, and I use the A stereo bus as just to control the PA. So if one day I'm a little closer to the PA, and I don't get the DCAs to where I want them, I'll just back the master down and then get the DCAs right to where I want them. So the stereo B bus, I send any audio that goes to recording, to video. That one, I send the inputs to that as well. So therefore, if I pull, the PA down, I don't affect any of the record.
Right.
And coming from an analog world, I always ran my masters back and the VCAs a little hotter. And then, but when I would go, I want a little bit more of this or a little less of that, it would affect the recording. So having two stereo buses has been really cool, actually.
That's great.